So about 2 weeks ago, I dyed my hair this color. I hated it then, and I hate it now. My problem with it is that I wanted it to be brighter and more vibrant and a little bit lighter. My whole goal is to be a little cartoon character. So I need it to be more cartoony. A lot of you guys recommended the L'Oreal Techniques High Color Highlights. Most of you didn't recommend this color specifically, you recommended the other reds, but I went with the magenta because based on the reviews, this is closest to the color that I want. I want it to be a little bit pinky. I don't know if you know this, but magenta is a pinky red. Same as the last hair dye, this doesn't come with developer, so I had to buy developer. They recommend to use this one. I've never used this, but it's the L'Oreal Technique Orior Cream. Orior Cream. Orior. I feel like that's how you say it. Orior 30 volume. Ooh, this is tiny. Very small. So cute. Hey everybody, look how cute. Look, I actually did learn something. Piercing the cap. I pierced the cap before I even attempted to squeeze it in. That was a first, and honestly, it might be the last. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need. I assume I don't need the whole tube, but I think I'm gonna do like half the tube, just to be safe. Whoa. There she goes. This is a 1:2 ratio. So I need to use 1 of this and 2 of this, not 2 of the bottle, 2.4 ounces from the bottle, but I'm only using half of the tube. So half of 1.4, wait no, half of 1.2, 0.6, okay. Half of 1.4, 1.2. I don't even know why I figured that out because it doesn't matter. I'm not measuring this. I don't need to know the exact numbers. Maybe I should use the whole tube. What do we think? Should I use the whole tube? That's not a lot at all. That's a very, very tiny amount, but it'll be about double that once I put this in there. Okay, I actually ended up mixing all of it in there. This might take a minute. There's a lot of little hair dye chunks in there.
2 very boring minutes later.
These chunks are not going anywhere. I can't do it any longer. I've gotten as many out as I can. There's still chunks. Do you see that? But as Gwen Stefani once said, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in a world and that's all that you'll let me be. And I can't get all these chunks out on my own. And I'm not going to get a fork because I think a fork's the only thing that can solve this. I'm just gonna move on. Oh, earrings. Oh, and also maybe gloves. I dyed my sister's hair a couple days ago. I only had 1 pair of gloves because I bought a pack of gloves thinking there was more than just 2 gloves in there. Silly me. Silly me, I guess. I guess we're only making single pairs of gloves now. So yeah, I did fish these out of the garbage can, hand wash them, and dry them. They'd look extremely dirty, and that's because they were very drippy. It already dripped on my leg. Speaking of the glove thing, obviously I needed gloves for this video. I went to Ace Hardware, hoping that I could find a pack of gloves there. They were $30. $30 for a pack of gloves. No, I passed on that. I decided I was gonna wash these. But on the way back, I saw that there were kids on the side of the road selling lemonade. And I was like, I'm gonna cross the road. That way I don't run into these kids because I don't want lemonade right now and I don't even want to deal with it. So I crossed the road hoping that they would just ignore me. They didn't ignore me. They were kids. They were kids selling lemonade and they saw a human passing. Of course they were gonna start screaming. They started screaming. They started screaming that they were selling lemonade. But then one of the little girls said, it's not lemonade, it's slaymonade. Their lemonade, their slaymonade, sorry. Whoa, really disrespectful of me. Their slaymonade was only 50 cents, but I ended up giving them $1.50 because that's what I found in my bag. These little girls were sitting on the corner and directly across the street, there was another group of little kids. I think they were also selling lemonade, I don't really know. But once I handed the slaymonade girls money, I had to go give the other little kids money. I gave them a $5 bill, hoping that they just wouldn't say a word, hoping they would just live. But once again, they were children, so they started screaming that they got a 5. They're like, we got a 5. I was like, shut up. I feel bad. And I did consider going back and giving them more money. I didn't, but I thought about it. Oh, it went back in the bowl. Whew, false alarm. Wow, I really thought I just flung a glob. Did I? If you can see, no, you can't see. Well, I'm sure you can see, but you can't see what I was gonna talk about. I recently have developed a little tan. A little tan on my arms, a little tiny baby tan, my first one. It's because I've been going outside. Whoa, shocker. Specifically to the zoo. That's what I wanna talk about. Ooh, my head's itching. I've always been a zoo hater, and that's because when I was like 13, I was a big PETA supporter. I haven't been to a zoo in like 10 years probably. We were in St. Louis and my boyfriend was like, hey, wanna go to the zoo? And I was like, sure, let's go to the zoo. And I went to the zoo and it was great. And it was a fun time and it was nice and I got to learn all about the animals and I got to read their little plaques about where they're from and why they're there, and it was so sweet. So I ended up going to another zoo like 3 days ago. Once again, wonderful experience. Very nice, very good. Loved it. Got to see so many animals, got to learn about the animals, got to learn about what animals are going extinct, what animals are extinct. That sucked. That was really sad. Yeah, maybe go to a zoo. I don't know, like a good zoo, like a zoo that does care about the animals and is like rehabilitating them and stuff, you know? Sorry, I had to be silent while I was getting my bangs. That's a whole project in and of itself. That's not even like part of the dyeing situation. That's the bangs situation, you know? You gotta be careful up here. Ooh, not being careful. Not being careful as I said that. Yeah. Wow, the itching is crazy. I'm really just touching it at this point to like distract myself from the itch because ew, that's bad. Woo boy, woo doggy. It's itchy. I don't even know if I can concentrate honestly with how itchy it is. Is that a sign that I should wash it out because it's irritating me so much that I can't even think? If it is a sign, I will not be taking it. How long does this need to stand? 30 minutes at room temperature. A lot of minutes. My spike isn't even staying up. This is super messed up. Maybe it's just too heavy. Let's pull some of that hair dye out of there, yeah? Whoa. Yeah, that worked. You got a lot to say today, huh? Yeah, me too, dude. Whoa, hey, careful. He has a really strange fascination with hair dye, the orange one. His name's Stanley, by the way. Should I take these off and introduce you to Stanley? This is Stanley. Everybody say, hey, Stanley. He's a little bit mean and he loves hair dye. Anytime my hair smells like dye, he goes crazy for about 3 weeks. Even when I think the hair dye smell couldn't possibly be there any longer, he can smell it and he bites me and he eats my hair. I feel just like that clip of that lady.
Would you not eat my pants? Ah!
I feel just like that. I forgot to set a timer. Boop. 25 minutes. We're gonna pick the timer sound real quick, okay? We used this one last time. And it's super good, but I think I need something different. No. 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 When people call me, that plays? Absolutely not. It scares the crap out of me. No. 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 That's my text tone. No. Mm-mm. That was my wake up tone before I started sleeping like a rock. This would play. I loved waking up to that sound. I felt like I was a kindergartner, like a little baby in a playpen. Don't like that one either. Nope. That reminds me of something. I feel like I used to play a game that sounded like that. Just that part. Feels a little nostalgic. I don't know, I think we'll just stick with the original. That one's pretty good. Wait, I wanna hear the classics. Oh, this is my new wake up alarm. Yeah, I wake up every single day horrified. It sets me off on the wrong foot. And it's the only way. If it doesn't buzz, if it's not next to my ear, if it's not on full volume, if it's not that noise, I'm not waking up. It's been a really big problem. At first, it was just me not waking up on days where I had nothing to do, and it was like, okay, I slept until noon. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. And then it became the end of the world. And then I was sleeping through everything. Every appointment, every meeting with a friend, it was awful. Even on the days when I didn't have things to do, I was sleeping in every single day, which is also awful because the time change and everything. I had like 4 hours of sunlight. I lost like months of being alive because I was sleeping. I was alive, but I was like in a coma every day. It was terrible. So how you been? I just went deaf in my left ear for like a split. No, it's still going. Whoa. I plugged this ear to see if I could still hear while my ear was ringing, and you can. I've never tested that before. Hello. Hello. My scalp, in case you were wondering, is significantly less itchy than it was about 15 minutes ago. I'm feeling much better. Oh, is this the funny bone? The bone that's supposed to be funny? I almost choked. I didn't tell you earlier what I was drinking, but this, my dear friend, is a rosemary, one word, latte. A rosemary latte with oat milk. I feel like it sounds disgusting. A rosemary latte. That's like, what's next? Like a chive latte, basil latte, garlic latte, onion latte, shallot latte. Is a shallot an onion? Hi buddy, this is Augustus. This is my guy. This is my dude, my baby, my buddy, my son. He knows English. Isn't that right? You know English. You're a human stuck in an animal's body, and one day I'll get you out of there. Ah, he's so cute. I grew up with a love for the Aristocats. Great movie. If you've never seen the Aristocats, what's up? Go rent it right now. My favorite characters are Thomas O'Malley, Lafayette, and Roquefort. Roquefort the mouse. Thomas O'Malley has a bop of a song too. Thomas O'Malley, showing off my clat. Yeah. And I'm very proud of that. Yeah. I just sang that entire song and I can't put like most of it in. I will get copyrighted. There's a woman out there throwing a ball and I thought that she was playing with a dog, but now that I look, it's a baby. She's playing fetch with a baby. Yeah, I mean, I guess. What can you do with a dog that you shouldn't be doing with a baby? You ever think about that? I've got like a big old stain on my leg. You see that? Wow, that's so pink. Can you see it? How about now? A lot of you guys have recommended that I get one of those like detachable shower heads. That way I don't have to do this. It's a great concept, great idea. Would love to see it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's kind of warm. Yeah, it was running hot. Whoa, the steam? None of it dripped into my eye. Very skillful, very talented. Okay, are we prepped? Are we ready? Is everybody ready for the results? In 3. Is it stunning? Am I stunning? I did blow dry my hair so you could see it before the sun goes down because it's getting kind of late. And I've got a little surprise for you, and it's that this happened while I was blow drying my hair. I don't blow dry my hair, so I don't know what I did to make that happen, but I actually kind of think it's cute if I tuck most of it back. Look at that. I'll put those away. I think, unlike last time, we achieved what we set out to do. So thank you so much, team, for suggesting that hair dye. It's getting a thumbs up for me, a 9.5 out of 10. Couldn't recommend more. Love it. The only thing I will say is that the spots that I touched my skin with did stay dyed. The back of my neck is hot pink. My ear is hot pink. My leg is still very much hot pink. Maybe just be careful. That's a word that I don't really know the definition of, so look that one up and then follow that. I guess that's it. I'll leave you here and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. Subscribe if you want, or don't. That's fine too.